What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Blackblade and welcome back to vlog part 2 of our tornado shot build. Now before I start, I would like to apologize to everyone. I know I have been lacking content of late. Of course, the reason being is, I have a lot of projects and because of work. Alright, so let's get into the build proper. Now before I go to the build, of course, we are already at level 72 and we are doing the, of course, merciless difficulty on Act 3. Alright, so with our next succeeding levels that I gained, I did get the lethality over here. Of course, passing through bow critical strike chance, bow critical strike chance and multiplier, 16% increased critical strike chance with bows, and an 8% increased critical strike multiplier with bows. Of course, passing through the same thing, 16% increased critical strike chance with bows, and an 8% increased critical strike multiplier with bows. Of course, the lethality is a really powerful skill node if you guys are going crit build with a bow. 16% increased physical damage with bows, 50% increased critical strike chance with bows, and 30% increased critical strike multiplier with bows. Now, for all of the other nodes that I took, I did take the Heart of the Oak for the 8% increased maximum life and the 1% life regenerated per second. So that's going to be pretty good for in terms of survivability, because I don't really have any life regen nodes, so that would be pretty good. Now, of course, I did go over here to take the mana flows, passing through acceleration and leather and steel. Now, if you don't really want to take this one, these these nodes over here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9 nodes, 9 skill nodes that you can allocate somewhere else. Of course, if you don't really want to to get the iron reflexes over here, 9, 10, and 11 nodes that you could allocate somewhere else. You guys could probably go for an evasion type build. Of course, get the Onder's Guile over here. Am I reading that correctly? Yeah, the Onder's Guile. And of course, go with the acrobatics nodes over here. Of course, passing through some acrobatics improvement to increase the chance of your dodge. And of course, ending with face acrobatics for the plus 30% chance to dodge spell damage. Now I did go up, going towards the Shadow skill tree. Of course, taking the nodes of the Blood Drinker and the Mind Drinker. Of course, I did go over down to take the Quickness in preparation for taking all of the critical strike chance nodes over here, and of course the Assassination for the 30% increased critical strike chance and the 35% increased critical strike multiplier. Now, if you find yourself, having a lot already, a really good pool of critical strike chance, these are two nodes that you could allocate somewhere else. Of course, I did pass over through here, going with the sniper and ending with coordination for the 12% increased attack speed and plus 20 to our dexterity. Of course, I went up, taking life, some life nodes over here, and then blood siphon, 12% increased maximum life, plus 5 life gain on kill, and plus 20 to our strength, ending with some more life node over here, 6%. Of course, I did take the soul siphon because I really have a bad mana management when it comes to my gear. That's why I took every single major mana node from the three classes. That's because as I said, I'm having a really bad mana management. So if you guys have a really good management or mana management with your gear, these are a lot of points where you could just actually allocate them somewhere else, like damage or some additional life. And then I went up here to get some more life, 4%, 4% over here, and of course ending with written with blood for some 8% increased maximum life, 10% increased maximum energy shield, and plus 10 to our strength. Now, since we're already at level 72, I'm probably targeting up until probably level 76 or along those levels. So with the succeeding points, I'll probably go with the Heartseeker over here. So that's 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, probably 77, just to get the as much critical strike multiplier as I can. But that is of course up to your preference. If you guys are lacking life, Of course, you can get the evasion and life over here, 18% increase evasion rating, plus 12 to your life. Of course, there's 5% increased maximum life over here, and 4%, 4%, and 4% increased maximum life nodes over here. Alternatively, you could go over here. There are some more life nodes over here. 3%, 3%, and 3%, and then there's a 6% increased maximum life node over here. Just a couple of points. If you want to push it further, you can also get the Constitution over here for the plus 20 to your maximum life and plus 14% increase to your maximum life. But it's a bit far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that's 9 points. So it's a bit far. But if you guys want to push it, go ahead and take the additional life nodes over here. Alright, so I guess that's about it. Did I mention that I got the King of the Hill over here? 80% increased critical strike chance with bows. Very, very nice if you're going crit build with your bows, or if you want to go, to add more damage to your bow. You can always get the Deadly Draw over here for the 12% increase physical damage with bows, 12% increase attack speed with bows, and 20% increased arrow speed. Passing through bow damage and attack speed over here, 1, 2, and 3. And of course, if you also want, you can choose to get the Heavy Draw. 24% increased physical damage with bows, 10% reduced enemy stun threshold with bows, and plus 20% increased stun duration with bows. Passing through just pure bow damage over here, 15%, 50%, and the 10% increased physical damage with bows, and a 10% increased accuracy rating with bows. Alright, so I guess that's about it. I did discuss everything on the skill tree. Let's get into our gear. Alright, so for my bow, I did change my bow into a Death's Harp over here. I think this is a much more better bow than my previous bow, which was the Chin Soul. Although the raw damage of the Chin Soul is a bit higher than this one, I chose this one simply because it adds a 44% increase critical strike chance, a 10% increase attack speed, and a 100% increase global critical strike multiplier. And add to that, of course, it adds an additional arrow. So I am using an LMP for my tornado shot, but then because of that bow, because of this bow, I have an additional arrow. So I'm shooting four arrows from the tornado shot right now. So it's a pretty good bow. I suggest that you guys get your hands on this. I was lucky that this one dropped from the At-Series Vaults, I think. I was lucky enough to get an At-Series Vaults map. Of course, it was a drop from Piety. So really good stuff there. For my helm, of course, I'm using the Rat's Nest. It's raining pretty hard. I hope you guys can hear me properly. Or I'm going to attempt to speak a little bit louder, and I'm going to be focusing my voice right here on my camera. Of course, I'm using the Rat's Nest for my helm. It's a pretty good critical strike build. This helm is a pretty good helm for a critical strike build because of the 73% increased global critical strike chance, the plus 15% increased attack speed, and the plus 20% increased rarity items found, which is good, and the 10% increased movement speed, which is also good, and the 10% reduced character size. As you can see, I am very cute. If I remove that, I grow tall. If I wear that, I grow into a teeny bitty little character, which is always good. Alright, for my amulet, I'm using this one. It's very typical. Aside from the global critical strike chance, it has life and 2 resistances. It's not really high, but then it works, as I have maxed out my resistance just by using this amulet on my gear. Of course, for my quiver, I'm using this one as a quiver. Aside from the 27% increased global critical strike chance, we get an additional 12% increased global critical strike chance, and a 29% global critical strike multiplier, and a plus 50 to our life. The only thing that's been lacking here are some resistances. If I could get some resistance there, it would be good. If I could get either fire, lightning, or cold, then I could probably replace some of these rings, or probably the amulet, into something better. But then I got this one, so it's okay. But if you could get some resist there, go ahead and get it. Of course, from my amulet, very typical life and resist. When I mean ring, life and resist, For my other ring, of course, still very typical life and resistances. For my gloves, I am using the Maligar's Virtuosity simply because I really wanted to push the limit of the global critical strike multiplier, 50% increased global critical strike chance, and a 41% increased global critical strike multiplier, which is always good. Of course, I'm using a rustic sash for my belt. I'm using this one because it provides a lot of life, 98 plus 98 to our life, as you can see there, and 2 high roll of resistances. And of course, for my boots, I'm using this one, life, 3 resistances, and the movement speed. Now, as far as damage goes, our tornado shot is doing 1,307. I'm not exactly sure of the computation if that crits, but it's really good. You know, I'm really mowing down enemies at a really good rate. Of course, our critical strike chance is at 48.1%. That is, of course, without the power charges. If I have 4 power charges, I'm not exactly sure, but we're gonna see later. Of course, for our critical strike multiplier, we are doing 753% when it comes to our global critical strike multiplier. Of course, our defenses, we are doing pretty okay. As you can see, our armor is at 6,664 with a physical damage reduction of 48%. We have our fire, cold, and lightning resistances already capped. Except of course for our chaos resistance. Alright, we've got some good stuff there. Of course, our life is already at 3,265, which is kind of okay. I don't find myself dying that often. I've done level 72 maps. I haven't really done level 73 or higher, simply because I'm already, you know, running out of high level maps, so I haven't tried it yet. For our gems, we are our tornado shot is connected to LMP, some chain, power charge on critical, and of course critical hit, increased critical damage. Oh, I forgot, I did change my armor into this one. It's a pretty good armor in my opinion, although it only has 2 resistances there, plus 99 to our life, plus 41% to fire resistance, and plus 45% to our lightning resistance. Really high rolls there. I could have wished that, you know, it rolled, you know, some additional evasion rating, but it didn't. But you know, so far I'm very contented with that armor. So I guess that's about it for our other gems. Of course, reduced mana is connected to grace and to hatred. We have a CWDT here, which is connected to enhance, and assassin's mark, and ethereal knives. Now the ethereal knives is only there for leveling, because I plan on using that on my future builds. Of course, the assassin mark is really up to you whether you want to cast that manually, and since I am a lazy bastard, you know, I just chose to put it with CWDT over there. And of course, for my other skill gems, I'm using a range attack totem with puncture and GMP, and of course empower. For my other gems, I'm using a CWDT with molten shell, life leech, and enduring cry for some, you know, defensive or for some survivability. All right, so let's get into killing Payete, my Saturday. All right, so the build has been doing quite well. Like I've said before, you know, just don't get into really crazy maps. I am having a little bit of trouble when it comes to the physical resist map rolls, but you know, nothing too serious. Just so long as you really don't get into packs. If you know, if you kinda or happen to roll something like that, just don't get into really huge packs, or just, you know, cast your totem and let your totem puncture them, and then, you know, just kite them around. Alright, so oh my god, I am killing at a very slow rate. Okay, so as you can see, pretty good stuff here. I am mowing down 6 link. I mean, no, it's just 6 socket. Alright, that's going to be good. Probably just for selling purposes. It's really hard to link a 6 socket armor, so I'm not exactly sure. I might just vendor that one for some jewelers. Alright, so here's Piety. And I'm going to cast the puncture somewhere there, and I hope I could. Alright, just as long as these things are gone. Alright, here's Piety. Hey, what are you attacking? Why are you attacking that one? You should attack Piety. Alright, so forgive me if I die. I kinda die. Oh my god. Hold on. Alright, so I can't really tank that one. It really does, her Ice Elemental form really does a lot of damage, and I can't really tank it. Hold on, let me see if I could. Oh my god, the totem is not reaching her. Come on, come on, come on. Oh shit, where is she? Where are you? Oh, there she is. Come on, die already. Oh god. Alright, so it's better to tank her or not run away from her if she's already on that form, because it's really hard to run away from her. So as you can see, we can tank her Fire Elemental form really well, just as long as, you know, we have our Granite Flask active. Alright, so let's cast the Puncture over there, or the Range Attack Totem, and the Range Attack Totem is dead. Holy shit, it's just lacking some levels. Okay, so there you go, it's dead. And I got a unique item. Oh my god, what is that? I haven't gotten this one before. Alright, so I got a Screaming Eagle over here. Gems in this item are supported by a level 2 chance to play. Okay, this is interesting. I don't know, I guess it's a really good early level weapon. So yeah, so I'm probably going to use that when I'm, you know, when I'm leveling my or any character. Alright, so I guess that's about it for this video, guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'm gonna see you guys on the next part of my video. Have a good one. Critical strike chance, but I may take the additional, you know, 23% critical damage from the Heartseeker just to increase our, you know, critical damage output. As you can see, 4 charges are already up, and yeah, it's pretty